going on? It's your boy Jared, better known as Palm Giant Social Media Networks. I'm an entrepreneur influencer and also a producer at Campsite Studios. Today I have two entrepreneurs, multi-talented entrepreneurs from a company that's been doing great things in terms of health and fitness. I'd like to bring to y'all Rian Watkins and Leroy Mapp. What's going on, y'all? Appreciate y'all. We in Philly right now. If y'all just tuning in. If y'all watching on YouTube, we in Philly right now. Had to come out, check my boys. I've been seeing them for a while, about 2 years doing y'all thing. I really been seeing the hustle, been seeing the grind. Had to come out and check y'all and see what y'all been doing, man.
Really
appreciate y'all linking up. So first thing I like to ask my entrepreneurs is, what made y'all be entrepreneurs? What inspired y'all to be entrepreneurs?
Yeah, I can spark that. I always wanted to be an entrepreneur, to tell you the truth. Like, since I was a youngin', I never liked that feeling of like somebody being able to tell me what to do.
Gotcha.
Like, and even still now, we still deal with it, but now we got more control in what we're doing. So it always was a thing as a youngin'.
Okay.
And now, you know, just as we adults, we kind of got more control over our life. And so here we are, just taking control. And I think me and Leroy just connected because we both been on that type of stuff.
Type of time.
What's the word?
Huh?
We cuss?
Yeah, because it's a podcast. We do that. We got fun with it. You know what I'm saying? We got fun. We can talk. But Leroy, so what got you into being an entrepreneur?
Man, just the grind, the hustle. You know what I'm saying? It's just, and just the passion to want to live my life in a free way.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, for those, because not everybody's going to be a boss, not everybody's going to be an entrepreneur or, like, CEO and stuff like that, and that's cool. Like, whatever role you take, that's your role you're supposed to do. As long as you feel fulfilled in your role, then it's all good. But for me, it's just, you know, I assess myself, I know my talents, so, and the best thing for me to do is to live the most full life I want is entrepreneurship.
Understood.
You know, just to have the ability, creative control to do what I want and to live the way I want. And to, you know what I'm saying, push what, you know.
So pretty much having that freedom to do what you want to do, having the flexibility to move in the way you want to move and create the way you want to create. Yeah, I mean, that's how most entrepreneurs move. I feel like we're in a time now, especially as pandemic hit, we're in a time where everybody had to tap into that creative side or tap into that fulfillment that they were looking for, because a lot of people lost their jobs and they thought they would have that title forever, but then, you know, they see that things don't always go as planned. So I think having something that you really are passionate about and going into it is where the entrepreneur spirit comes from.
Exactly.
So yeah, I appreciate y'all letting us know that. And in terms, like, give us a little bit about where y'all from. Like, where you from, Ryan? Where you from, Leroy? Let's let the people know that.
I mean, I'm from the best city in America. You feel me? Baltimore, Maryland.
Baltimore, B-more. Okay. B-more now.
Same city. But I'm born and raised Baltimore City. Grew up there. Went to school, obviously that's how we connected, was going to St. John's up in New York.
St. John's, that's how we and Ryan connected.
Connections. And then I actually ended up connecting with Leroy once I transferred to Temple and here in Philadelphia. And we've been kind of just running and gunning ever since we linked up. But yeah, that's where I'm from, Baltimore City.
Came to Temple. The transfer went from St. John's to Temple, and then came out to Temple. Been doing your things in Philly since. About you, Leroy?
Yeah, I'm from Maryland as well. I was born in Salisbury, Maryland, but I was raised in Baltimore, South Side. So we both Baltimore boys.
All right, that's probably why y'all connected.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Well, it kind of just like, I don't even know.
We was like cool in Temple and like just on some like we had mutual friends.
And you know what I'm saying. So
I would say we got cooler around the time when Iz got married.
Yeah,
because he was both in the
we got a mutual friend of ours that got married.
Okay, Izzy, I know Izzy. He do photography.
Shout out to Izzy.
We was both in his I guess groom's party. We were both groomsmen, and so we connected through that, got even closer, and then just. From there.
I bounced the idea like off of Gorilla Power, off of him, and then he was on board, and we just been taking this with stride, bro.
That's great. That's actually what why I want to come interview you guys, like Gorilla Power. So tell people, what is Gorilla Power? How did it come about? I talked a little bit about it with Ryan, but I wanted to get both of y'all sides of the story. So tell me, how did Gorilla Power come about?
So first thing first. So it's like different stages that we are. Right now, like what we're cemented in, we're a lifestyle brand. Okay. So it's like lifestyle brand. What we're trying to do is push a culture forward of just like, we young, we black, we urban. You know what I'm saying? So we're pushing that culture to everybody and keeping that real, keeping that authenticity, that genuineness to everybody. So we're pushing that culture forward, just let everybody know we young, we hip, we know what we're talking about, we know what we're doing. And then through that, we trying to help people better themselves, and that's what the wellness component comes to. Because wellness is just taking care of your well-being. You know what I'm saying? So
health is wealth, in my opinion. That's the other thing.
Exactly. So you know what I'm saying? Wellness, and there's so many components of wellness. Yeah. So wellness can be mental, emotional wellness, occupational, how you feel at your job, how you feel in that atmosphere, how you feel in your social environment. So like that's how we allowed us to do and think of different creative things to how to incorporate a wellness and what that means for us. So we started out like giving information to people and having like fitness events, just different type of cool events that we could think of. Yeah. And then I created the bar.
Yeah, the bar. I can't wait. Yeah, the bar. Like I feel like that bar is a game changer because I feel like it's not only doing for someone that wants to be healthy and who works out, but it's plant based. That I think that separates a lot. Y'all bar from a lot of other competitors out there that are just giving out protein bars. So yeah, how did that bar come about? Yeah, talk about that bar.
Bro, the crazy thing with the bars was like when we first linked up, it was really I was brought on because my background is in like graphic design and media and stuff like
creative
that. Creative side. So I was helping out like with the logo and all that stuff like that.
Okay.
Leroy came to me with a real rough recipe of like protege. It's crazy where we at now from where the first example was, and I tasted it. I'll never forget it because I was in the basement of my crib. I tasted it. I'm like, yo, like, bro, because I'm not like that. I'm not the protein person.
Yeah, you know that. Like I know you. You know what I'm saying? I know you're a baller, but
I'm not into the lifting fitness guy like that. Yeah. But to be honest, like tasting the bars and then being a part of this process has kind of like made it more important for me to even take care of myself. Like it's just how disciplined Leroy is.
You learn from him. Yeah.
But I picked up so much game from just how he go about keeping his diet. He's disciplined as hell when it comes down to like he really don't eat. It's a lot of stuff that he don't eat. And so for me, I'm not vegetarian or nothing like that, but I've definitely incorporated way more vegetables and just balancing out my shit from just like chicken tenders and just nutty stuff like that.
Fried stuff.
It's fried. Like it's just been better. So it's crazy. Like it initially started though with me just working on the logo, and so when I had that taste of that bar, I'm like, bro, and we just kind of from there it just hit different, bro. It hit because it was from there we just started running, started blitzing. Bro.
Got you. So you got the creative side, and at least I know you really got the fitness side. Like you said, like you really brought the fitness and health side to the brand. So how did you get what's your background in fitness? I see you were Rumble
training stuff like that. So I just started like just personal training. So I've been doing that since college and stuff like that. Okay. And then from it, I just was building. So I became a yoga instructor, cycling instructor, group fitness instructor. Any type of fitness realm I tapped into. Okay. So, and it allowed me to get some success. I got trained of the year like 3 times in Philadelphia.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? So like I gained a lot of success from it. So I'm blessed with that. And so I've been pushing the fitness, and then him with his creative side. Then we was like, yo, let's mold it and let's make a brand that like kind of can encapsulate what we stand for and reach even more. Because you know what I'm saying, like I'm a fitness person, but like I'm dynamic. You know what I'm saying?
I can see that from both of y'all.
Exactly. Like super dynamic people. So like with that being stated, that's what we wanted to show in our brand. Like this is a wellness brand, but it's a lifestyle brand. And lifestyle incorporates to a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and I definitely feel like with that lifestyle, the lifestyle image that y'all are giving towards people is definitely being portrayed well. Because people see it from like the plant starts with the plant base. Y'all giving something back to y'all people that's healthy. It's not nothing bad for your body. It's something that's gonna, if you're gonna work out or if you're not gonna work out, if you're gonna have some protein, have a plant base. And I think that's big in our community to give, to show kids and show young adults and show our peers that if you're gonna eat right, try some plant-based protein. Instead of like all the stuff with all of the sugars and all that other chemical things they be putting in our protein bars, high fructose syrup and all like that. Yeah.
That was a big part of what we wanted to do was like change that narrative around like health and wellness in our communities. When you think of like someone healthy, or like when you hear vegan, think of like the hipster.
They don't see that amongst our girls,
and that's not the case. Like you know what I mean? It health takes all different faces and looks at shades and tones, and so we wanted to give a solid representation to our community of like,
I think y'all check that well.
You know what I mean? Like that's a big part of what we about for real.
That's big, and I think y'all keep pushing the needle forward in Philly. Like y'all started off with the fitness classes as well. Y'all incorporate that into the brand. So pre-pandemic, I know y'all had that going big out in Philadelphia. So tell me a little about how the classes were. Like, how did y'all go about the classes? How long were they? And I see that y'all went from like a small class to even big number, a huge clientele of people. So how was that experience?
So it was love, and then how we would do it is, so we'll have it like we'll do it kind of like donation based. So we will generate a bunch of product and we'll give it out to people. Like we kind of did it like tough. So
I seen the promotion. Y'all was going around handing them out,
handing them out and stuff like that. But like, not even just that. Like, say for instance, if we had like something at the art museum, so we'll work them out, and then after we work them out, we'll decompress them in like little yoga style meditation. And then we'll give them some bars and give them some game, and then like half of the proceeds go to something like the prison society or something like that. So it's like so like
that's giving back.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times like, every event we were having, half of the proceeds was going to like something that we stood
charitable.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
So like that was the key. That's what we was doing now. And now we done then we trying to take the brand to so different rounds. We trying to even do different type of like panel discussions. You know what I'm saying? So what's coming up? We trying to do a little. Should we give them a little?
Wait, y'all want to give a little preview? What's next? I was gonna ask that down low. What's next?
Just a little tip.
You got
Just a little tip, like you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna just tap into.
I got a little panel thing coming
on. Just like some panels and stuff, or just even just like concerts, because we do music.
I want to tap into the music.
So it's like we're trying to let the public know the different realms of wellness and how it's not just fitness based. It's literally everything. It's whatever makes you. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
If getting flies we're gonna have a fashion show for you. You know what I'm saying?
It's like a creative space, pretty much.
Exactly.
Power is more than just your fitness. It's about creative space.
Boom.
Space.
You hit it on the head right there.
I like that missing a lot, and that brings me to the whole music side of things. Like I know y'all started off with the fitness classes, the plant-based protein bars, and then I think once pandemic hit, I would say your audience saw a whole shift in terms of your creative side, in terms of music. Now that caught me. I'm not gonna lie, like I've been rapping for many years now. When I seen him, I was like, yo, when was homie rapping? What did this come about? And I was like,
that's real talk. I didn't think about it. That's really what happened.
That shit took everybody off guard now, and I think that approach worked very well for y'all because people didn't expect that from y'all. People just thought, y'all the fitness group. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just helping people stay healthy. They didn't expect the whole music side to come about. So for y'all to come together and put together an EP was the for the life. That's what it was called. Then I heard y'all the first song, 3 Stacks over it. The video, fire. Great works on that. So where did that inspiration come from to get into the music? Like, you know what I'm saying? How did that even come about?
So the music is interesting. I mean, we always like had interest in music.
I know. You used to make a playlist back in the day.
Like that's always a part of like just who we are.
Get in your playlist, man.
Bro. It's crazy, bro. We was in the crib one day and like we just be like, obviously we in business together, but this is really my dog for this movie and just chopping it up. He was like, yo, just playing around. He like, yo, we should make some music or something, bro. We gotta do something to make it pop. And like, I was with it. Like, it was just like, so we just like, at first it was like playing around with it, but then we like, nah, bro, like, really, you can do that joint. And the way we be moving, bro, like, we literally was like, we might as well look up studios right now. Looked up studios, and we was in the studio like by the next week.
By the next week.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and just like gunning. That's when we recorded the first song we did was like stunting on my niggas.
Stunting on my
but like, I love stuff. So, like, the music is just funny because it came from, not from nowhere because we've always had interest in it, but it wasn't like, oh, we're gonna be calculated and hit them with music next. It was just like, yo, we're gonna do what we want to do.
And that's the prime.
And just not even thinking about other people's opinion. Y'all had that mind settled there. It's like, yo, we want to do this, we gonna do it. And we're gonna see how people receive it. And it's like, you know, if y'all gonna,
that's the key,
bro. Like sometimes you gotta block out all that
what people may think you who you are.
They try to put you in that box.
And that's the reason why we did that shit to show like, yo, this is everything. This is a whole list of who we are. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is who we are. We are creative minds. You know what I'm saying? That care about ourselves. We care about our people, take care of ourselves. So we was like, fuck it, like, let's just go. Let's just make that music. And we just been making music, getting better at it every time. We got artists now.
I see y'all shot a little first lady already. I see how
we got artist sign. That shit is a lot of work, but that shit is cool.
Like that's the other thing. Y'all managing. Like y'all got you do the fitness as an instructor, and you working you do the film, the photography, and everything like that. So how y'all able to balance doing music doing y'all jobs and still being creative with Guerrilla Power? Like, how was that process?
Figuring that shit out, man.
Literally, bro. We figure it out. It's one of them things you never like get it 100% right. But
It's a live and learn process.
It's a live and learn process.
When you start a business, and take like this is my second LLC. I would say I think every business you start is a learning experience. Some fail and some succeed.
100%.
It's really on what you learn from that experience each time, and it's how you learn what you learn from that experience. You utilize it to be better than the next one. So I think that's the way to move forward. And I think with y'all brand, I like how y'all being very versatile and y'all letting people know that you don't have to classify yourself into one.
You can do anything. Like we literally got one life.
Bro. YOLO. That's I ain't gonna
like
that's
really, at the end of the day, you really can do anything, and there's nobody that's like it's no gatekeeper at this thing. It's like, hey, you can't do that. Like, no, we can do whatever.
You got the autonomy to. We blessed to be in the first world. We was just talking about some third world countries. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Real
We
shit.
blessed to have the amenities we have.
The amenities we have, so like we can just really do just like right now, the setup right now, and it be nice and be us to have a good environment. Like we blessed for that. So why not maximize?
Gotta take advantage of what the opportunities that are given to us and that are present, so that way we can do better for not only ourselves but others that are around us. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to move. And in terms of like the brand, I saw y'all came, like I said, we went from plant-based, then we went to the music. Now I see y'all dropping some merch. I know you got the Money Power Respect. I see you supporting my homegirl.
Liza, what's up?
She got the
Nipsey Blue. Liza, what's up, girl?
So tell me, how did the clothing come around to the brand? Y'all just wanted to start throwing out some merch to everybody, letting the people know?
Bro, we get flying niggas for real. At the end of the day, that's what we care about. You know, everything that our company is about, or like involves, is things that we passionate about. Like so the health and wellness is something we really passionate about. The music, something we really passionate about. The clothes is something we're really passionate about. And so we want to use our platform to like express it. You know what I'm saying? Get our ideas off. And people been rocking with it. So, that's just more encouragement to keep going, keep giving them new flavor. Especially
when we do like our one-on-ones type deals, like people just be running with it. It be super love. So like now we trying to really work on a collection. So we've been doing the whole process of us finally getting like a strong collection in.
Summer, summer's gonna be crazy.
Summer,
bro.
You gotta keep working.
These guys coming.
A little something.
It's gonna get real sexy.
You know what I'm saying? Keep it gangster.
Now everybody getting back outside. We had a rough year, the pandemic. 2020 was crazy for everybody. A lot of people lost a lot of loved ones. And we 2021 now. We getting into the summer. Right, summer's right around the corner. So we seeing some daylight. People getting vaccinated. Cases going down, which is great. So what do y'all plan on doing for the summer? What do y'all have? Like, do y'all have any fitness classes coming back up? Y'all gonna drop any merch? Like, what do y'all got in the bag tucked away? Y'all got any sneak peeks out there?
There's a little couple of shits. So like, we got, of course, like our artist that she gonna release some music.
Okay,
you know,
so you got your artist
album coming. It's like, no, I always want to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, but she got
your artist. Y'all trying to. So she got a project she working. Y'all working with her on.
So she got that's like a little long term is the project to release. But she gonna release some more music. That's gonna be hot. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
How did I go about finding her? Like, did she hear y'all music? Was like, oh, I love what y'all doing. How did y'all go about finding her?
Tell you the truth, we got connected with her through
mutual friends
and stuff like that. And then she was just singing on some of our hooks, and then she just liked what we was doing, and we presented the opportunities for her, and she just jumped on it. She was like, "This is cool," like, and then she rocking with us.
Is she from Philly?
She from Philly, like Abington area, so like around there, so in the burbs.
Okay. So she seen how we was honestly because we did For the Life, then we did Crack the Safe. Yeah, 2 tapes within like
6 months.
6 months.
So she seen like we was really gunning.
Consistency,
like we really broke.
And the video production behind it, that's tough.
It's real, bro.
I like it.
It's 5 videos in it's gonna be 12 months now. It's gonna be a year, so 5 videos, and a lot of people don't do that. So it's just like we really putting in that work in that in that realm. But like it's just keep getting better. You know what I'm saying? I got some music that's coming out. That shit gonna be good. Tapping in, and then we trying to go on tour. So like we trying to do our own whatever a tour look like for us.
Real Power Tour.
So it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be like a hybrid of like it's gonna be music, it's gonna be wellness, it's gonna be fashion. It's going to be like really like
it's collaborate. It's a creative space.
It's a great space to like literally get everybody represent us, showcase others that we value what they bring to the communities, and like you know, we're gonna really collaborate with a lot of like dope up and coming organizations.
I should do like a little. I mean, from what I'm hearing and seeing, I think I should do like a little college tour. Maybe start off at Temple. Like, hey, you know, y'all both got grounds at Temple. You know what I'm saying? That might be the first one y'all want to touch down.
Yeah, we got an intern. One of our interns, he's at Temple.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get to tap in with them interns. Like, yo, you know, we want to put this together. Y'all Temple grads. I know you graduated.
Yeah, that's real shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So y'all can just go there like, hey, I'm an alumni. Like, I want to do this, and they might. Y'all come with the proper paperwork, y'all. They definitely make it happen for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Cause they gonna be looking for shit like we just was shut down for you.
Yeah, that's
real. Y'all find a way to get students enthusiastic.
I ain't think about that shit. The students gonna be back.
Yeah.
Rapping some little niggas.
That's for real, bro. That's really real, bro.
That's a good idea.
Yeah,
that is a fact though. We definitely gonna tap into it.
Word.
But so we working on our tour and how that looks like, like creative expressing ourselves, the company connecting with the community. That's like a key thing. We get back into like. Because it's been the whole year, we haven't been able to really be enthralled in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Everything's been on standstill.
Yeah, on standstill. So we're going to go back because that's what we represent. We represent the community. So we're going back, tapping in community. You know what I'm saying? Just doing a bunch of events, going different cities. We trying to grow because we got a nice solid in the tri-state area, the DMV area, B-more. We got a nice
solid foundation.
Yeah, solid foundation. So we try and tap into those markets and tap into different places.
So expand, bro.
We try to expand. We just having some meetings earlier today. So
so trying to expand must be tough with just y'all too. So like. That's what that's what I want to touch on. Is like y'all homies, y'all friends at the end of the day, and now y'all also business partners. How is the business partner and homie relationship? How is that? Like I know, like I worked with homies before. Sometimes it's a little tough, and I work, and especially those are your friends. So how's the work-life balance with y'all? Like how has that been going since the relationship started with the business?
We blessed. Of course, any type of joint you have disagreements. You know what I'm saying? So we always have, but we blessed to be very, very like-minded on work ethic and our ability to communicate how we feel.
Communication is key when you're dealing with another partner.
Exactly.
In any business, you know
what I'm saying? So it's just like we blessed that we always able to get to a point where we can communicate. And respect each other's opinion and keep it going.
That's good.
So
and y'all both have your expertise in your own field. Like you have expertise on the health and fitness side. You have expertise on the creative side. So I think once y'all bring those two together, y'all can bounce those ideas of each other very well.
I think the two biggest things that blessed us is like we don't really be moving in ego like that. It's not like no, I'm the photo dude. So it's like we just this our baby for real. So like we really just put in half and half. Like we just all in. So it works out where our end goal is literally to make our company the best company it can be. It's not like I don't care to be the head or nothing. We don't care about none of that. We just trying to run it up and like really just put our families on.
Create generational wealth, create opportunities for others. That's my main thing.
That's the big thing. I think that we prayed to God over this, so it's blessed. Our business is blessed, and then. We always, if it come down to, we could just box, bro. We can just box.
You always want some smoke, but don't want smoke. You know what I'm saying? Niggas always want smoke, but don't want smoke.
It's lessons because we really, I ain't gonna lie, like it's my dog. We really be chopping it up, kicking it, like you know what I'm saying. So it don't never feel like work. It's just like, yo, we got the same goal.
So with that same goal in mind, when we link up, we know what time it is.
That shit love, bro.
That's good.
You know, and because the shit do get sticky. We do disagree. But like, you know what I'm saying? But that shit get right. You know what I'm saying? Back. Like, after a little time, I smack this nigga a little bit. I hit him with one of these. And he tried to swing. I slipped that shit. I be like, nigga, don't get that shit up. I'm like, get that shit up, you boy. You might get one to the chin. Alright, that was good, nigga.
Just let him let the cat go.
I feel it. I like it though. I like that y'all understand each other's work ethic. And
that's the key.
That's the key.
Yeah, understanding each other and communication, I think, is number one. Like, in terms of operating the business together. For sure.
We really both dogs at this shit. Though.
Yeah,
that's good.
We really be like
that's good work ethic. You know what I'm saying? If you see one slacking, you like, yo, bro, get your shit together.
You
got it.
And it wouldn't be able to work. Because you know what I'm saying, it wouldn't be able to work if we both wasn't like working hard at it. You know what I'm saying? It would definitely wouldn't be able to work. We making that shit work though.
That's good. And like, since y'all been, you had this growth power for about 2 years. Y'all bring those new ideas and creating so much at one time. What obstacles have y'all dealt with since creating this brand?
I know, right?
So many, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Obstacles. You want to cover our initial
What that is?
I mean, you know what it is, but obstacle. To tell you the truth,
like production wise, or like
every
meeting
obstacle
wise,
that
anything like any obstacles
are good obstacles though.
Yeah, like everything we had was like on small scale. It's nothing that this, even when you ask it, it's nothing that pops out like, damn, we like. Obviously, when the pandemic hit, we had to kind of switch our shit up.
Had to shift
from being outside and doing the events that we were doing this month. We had to kind of
hella love from them.
That was booming, and then
I got featured in Philly Mag, ABC6
News,
y'all was really on the, I was up there, trajectory to go up,
and it's still. So we had to just pivot for real, like and focus more on our online content, focus more on that. Yeah, that's love, because we really. You never really know how it's perceived from the outside. Like, all we would do, we just meet, we work, we come up with our ideas, we put it out, and like hope that shit hit for real.
And I think that's honestly y'all's secret formula in terms of like putting stuff out there, because like I said, a lot of people when they working on stuff, they always worry about the perception of others instead of just doing what they feel is right. I think at the end of the day, it's like if you know you put the work in, you know you put the hours in, you know it's quality, and you just put it out there, you're gonna get the right perception of it.
Exactly.
Like you said, that's real shit, bro.
Yeah. So you just gotta sometimes block those haters out.
That's all.
And then another thing is, once you start getting the haters, man, you know you're doing something right. You know what I'm saying? When the haters come, bro, you know you're doing something right, because they know haters gonna hate if you wasn't doing it right.
That's
exactly. So that's what the mindset you gotta continue to have. You know what I'm saying? And in terms of one thing I like to ask my entrepreneurs is, if it came down, y'all working so hard with this brand, y'all have this big vision for it, and I can see it, you know, because I see what y'all doing on this scale right now. What, like, somebody came to y'all and did I love what Gorilla Power doing 5 years from now. But I want to take ownership of it. I want to buy this from y'all. You know, what it came to y'all, like, you know, they come tapping around here like, Ryan, you know, love what you're doing with Leroy, but I think I want to take it. I want to take more percentage of it. Would y'all sell or would y'all keep? Because I mean, y'all like always like to ask my entrepreneurs sometimes, because it's like it's something you worked on. You know what it was from the ground up. You know it was worth nothing. You know now, and then 5 years down the line when it's an empire, and then somebody sees like the value of it. They say, hey, I give you a couple mil or even that bill. What would you do in those situations? What would y'all do in those situations? Because those is gonna happen.
It's definitely going. But like, it's two things where I look at that. Like, say for instance, how what's the John? I think what's the niggas the Twitter.
Oh, Jack Dorsey.
With
Jay-Z just did. Jay-Z just sold title to Jack Dorsey. And then Jay-Z got he's now a board member on Square. Yeah, he's a board member on Square. Which is Jack Dorsey's second company. It's Twitter and Square. So I think that was a business move for him.
I was ready to say that's a business move for him. If it's like a trade off like that, then that would be a beneficial. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But it can also go like, say for instance, how IG was bought from Facebook, and how they were kind of like they were bought from them, they got money from them, but they had to still work under. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they had to like it was a lot of miscommunication between the people that started IG
versus
and Mark Zuckerberg. Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? So like if it's like that, it can go different ways. So it's like
it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. You know what I'm saying? But if say for instance we work and we get enough capital, we can IPO ourselves. Then that's the ultimate goal, because we control everything.
Yeah,
and then shares.
You giving shares out to other people,
and that's all Jeff Bezos business collected. So it's just like, you know, once we get there, that's when we'll probably be able to develop it. You know,
I feel like my thought. I mean, we talked about it like. It would have to be a pretty penny, bro.
That's what I'm saying. It gotta be something that really makes sense.
It gotta be life changing.
That's what I'm saying.
Because this shit life changing already. So it's like it gotta be something.
Look at the accomplishments y'all done in the past few years. Y'all made a name. Y'all made a brand name for yourselves in Philadelphia. Y'all not from Philadelphia. Y'all from B-Road. You know what I'm saying? So to do what y'all doing in a whole other city where y'all not from is major. Y'all came in. Y'all built the connections. Y'all networking. Y'all been featured in a whole other city to show y'all people and be more like, yo, this is possible. Like you go to a whole other city and make a name for yourself and come back home and do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
I be thinking about like how I think it was Master P said somebody came to him talking about like 5 M's for something. like I think maybe it was for No Limit or whatever it was, and he was like, if they coming to me with 5 M's, that's mean this is worth 50.
Yeah, you gotta think about that one.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta think about that appraisal.
Yeah, exactly.
Actual appraisal.
Exactly. Real appraisal.
You know what I'm saying? Because like sometimes you get green light, you like, but like you gotta just think about, you know what I'm saying? Sift through, see what's real.
Because like we've been saying, it's not necessarily about just money. For us, we really like it's our legacy.
It's our legacy.
It's like
liberation.
We're trying to take care of our families with it. We're trying to change the narrative in our communities around what we're doing. So it's like it's bigger than just like a check. Here go an M. Let's get gorilla. Because we give they give us an M, take what we've done built, and then go mess it all up.
You take your brand and just revamp it to something that y'all didn't envision for.
Exactly. So it would have to be a pretty penny, and even then we would definitely like have to negotiate to kind of make sure everything that our mission, everything that we built thus far remains within the company for sure. But
understand.
You know, I think that's a big part. But you know, we got some. We still grinding.
Yeah, we still grinding.
We got
but that's gonna come. That's for sure.
That's the vision you gotta have.
That's the
gonna happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I made I'm reading this book. Manifestation. You manifest something and it's gonna happen. You know, you gotta manifest what you believe in.
Exactly.
I've been reading this book. I think I showed you in the crib. Hustle Harder, and Hustle Smarter by 50. And he talks about how in terms of when you're building anything, in terms of when you have a vision, he said a vision board is a study like a vision board. If you make a vision board, it's like 8 out of times 10 more likely to happen versus you just thinking in your head and most of you just writing it down. If you actually put a vision board together, don't quote me on this, it's actually more likely to happen than not happen. So I think y'all keep having that vision. Y'all wake up in the morning, y'all tell yourselves we want this and that. It definitely can happen for y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you gotta keep doing it.
Got to.
He know I manifested me with the shorty. Like,
nah. On that note, like y'all doing this for y'all building a brand, y'all creating for yourselves, y'all in Philly. How's the managing a relationship? Like, have y'all been able to dabble in relationships too much, or is it time for the love life, or is it time to just fully grind? Like, how is there a balance right now, or is it just I'm just all in gorilla power?
Man, that's a great
question.
I think now. I think I'm finally at a moment where my focus is so clear. Like we always been focused, but like now it's like everything really busting, like everything really like coming together. Yeah. So it's like it's showing so much promise that we really gotta put our eyes on it. You know what I'm saying? So we don't get tunnel vision. So I don't get distracted. But like niggas is young kings. We need queens. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, niggas need queens out here in the empire. We gonna be out here with this big ass empire with no queen around us. We need some queens around us. You know what I'm saying?
And that also take us to the next level too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, I need a queen that's gonna elevate and grow with y'all.
Exactly. Nah, but like Roy said, like. We just locked. I'm 0 dark 30 right now.
0 dark 30 with this.
I know you're true to it.
I'm really locked
in. Off camera,
like,
we was talking like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a 420 friendly guy, you know what I'm saying? So is my homie Ryan back there. Cameraman, he over here just bullshit. We 420 friendly on this side, but he on his 30 dark shit. I was like, what's that about, bro? He's like, yo, I'm just trying to lock in, bro. I was like, yo, I respect it so much because it's like, sometimes you got to tell yourself, like, I need this time to really do what I need to do. And you got to have people around you that respect that. Because it's like, you're going to have people around you that like, oh, bro, come on now. It's like, that's not really respecting my craft and what I'm really trying to do.
What you trying to tap into.
Yeah, what you trying to tap into. And I'm all for that. Like, sometimes you just need to cleanse your mind and your body and tell yourself, like, all right, this is my time. This is what I'm going to do for me. And when you, at the end of it, you're like, damn, look, I didn't, this didn't help me get this X, Y, and Z done.
Exactly. Sometimes you got to prove it to yourself. Exactly. It's easy to get caught up in the distraction. Sometimes you got to prove that you can really lock in.
It's like fasting. You know what I'm saying?
It's discipline.
It's discipline. Everything. Discipline is the key to everything.
Discipline.
You know what I'm saying? And consistency. It run together. You know what I'm saying? For real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's just like fasting. And
I respect it. No, that's true. And another thing I like to ask my entrepreneurs, they say there's 5 skills all entrepreneurs have. They say it's focus, cash management, research, communication, and learning. What would y'all say is y'all best skill out of those 5 skills, and what is the skill that you would want to improve on?
Oh, you got one more time.
So I got focus, learning, communication, research, and cash management.
Bet.
I mean, always cash management.
Cash management, we can always get better.
We can always get better with that. Because we be gaining capital sometimes. And sometimes you're like, where the fuck that bitch go? You know what I'm saying? Real shit though. We be gaining capital sometimes. We're like, all right, we busting. They be like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
When we gotta pay? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like that's always going. It's not like mismanagement with funds because we both check each other, but it's just like this shit is a business, and to run a business. So to run a business, you gotta equate what you giving out and what you coming in. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta try to break even sometimes. So it's like that's like
we can always get better. That's a big thing that even we work on that daily. Like just talking about because you got think like. We didn't necessarily. It's not like we came from a space of money or like
or like people that knew
like how to manage
understood money for real.
So we winging it at the end of the day, and we've had 2 years and more to like kind of like hone in and get better at it. But that's just something that we'll always strive to keep tightening up as it continues.
Because that's like something that we was never ever taught.
And even if we went to college, like they didn't even teach us how to.
They don't even teach.
Yeah, they don't tell you like, oh yeah, you get a business, you need to make sure you do X, Y. They don't teach us.
They don't teach you.
Really,
bro, I seen someone on Twitter. It's like, yo, they taught us. All they taught us in school was about algebra and slavery. For real shit,
real shit.
We don't teach you algebra. I think
we know a hell about Harry and Tucker,
right?
You know what I'm saying? We know everybody, but none of the like the
real
shit,
stuff,
survival
like,
shit.
You gotta really find it out.
You know what I'm saying?
Or have a family. Like
facts.
They
don't teach us about stocks. Why we know about? Why is that not a very basic?
That shit. That got
a simple course that we get into.
That should definitely be a course. Like
that's so much. That's easier than algebra.
Yeah, it's like yo, you put your money in half. If you calculate, you know what I'm saying. You see how the long term projection. You may get some reward. They don't teach us that. Why not? It's like you gotta get a finance.
They teach you to be a nut.
It's crazy. The system is a whole nother story.
It's a whole nother
story.
Whole nother
story, bro.
Nah, but I would say we can get better at our financial.
Yeah. And then I think when y'all get to a certain point, y'all gonna hire financial. Y'all gonna have somebody that account that's gonna manage that for y'all. So it's gonna.
But too, you always want to oversee. You always
want to be. You don't want to be like a Tyson.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is that? So it's like we want to be matched. So if they give us something, we run the numbers ourselves. It gotta make sense. So we do a lot of like right now, especially us tightening up, like expense reports, inventory reports. We making sure everything is to T. We know where our money's at, where it's going. But shit. Though that's the biggest shit, but other than that, like
all those others, we
focus. We be on there. Like it's we always can get better at learning and all that stuff, researching and stuff like that. So that it's a journey. But like the biggest road, we just gotta get
to this chicken focus.
I understand.
We communicate very well. I would say I
gotta have to communicate.
I talk to Roy at least. If I don't talk to Roy in a day, something off. It'd be like we might be beefing that day. That's the thing.
Then we gotta be on that
phone. That's literally.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Right, like yo, that's
I ain't gonna lie, yo.
Nah, that's cool.
But I feel what you're saying though. At the end of the day, we're gonna get this money. It always got to end on something positive. We're gonna get this money, bro.
We're gonna get it.
It's God, bro.
It's right. Because every time it gets shaky, bro, I think we literally prayed on it, bro. Before we launched our business. We prayed on it and we had our goals and what we wanted to accomplish. And so now it's not even, it's bigger than us. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like just us two. We got a whole city behind us. We got our families behind us. So it's we can't stop. You know what I mean? We got to just keep going.
Keep going. That's to say consistency and discipline. I know y'all keep doing those things. Things are going to fall in place right when y'all want them to. You know what I'm saying? So keep at it. And in terms of like expansion, since y'all in Philly right now, y'all killing Philly. Like y'all from B-more, do y'all see y'all brand expanding outside of the Philadelphia area and going out to like New York or like West Coast California? Like what are y'all trying to do for the brand?
Out of here,
that's the goal. That's the goal. That's what we really trying to do right now. We trying to get into like contract stores, whatever we gotta do.
So would it be first with like the plant-based bars or would it be more for like the clothing? Let's just for like everything.
It's definitely everything, bro. We trying to get that bar situation.
Yeah, the bars.
That bar is delicious.
I need to tap in. I need them fitness. I actually interviewed a gym that out in PA that's looking for fitness bars. I gotta tap in. I think I talked to you about it before. I gotta tap into more. But any gyms out there looking for plant-based bar, protein bar, holla at Gorilla Pod. They got some good shit, bro.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what y'all need to do. So in terms of like, for fun, what do y'all do for fun? I mean, y'all working hard, and you know what I'm saying. What do y'all do for fun? What do y'all do to like release energy?
Shit, women. It's like but like we play ball. With the music.
I'll be giving this
music
30 on basketball.
He said lace up, man. He tell you lace up, bro.
No, we on the podcast.
He tell you lace up, bro.
On the podcast.
Yeah, bro.
But like, you know, niggas just
We
be
just
chilling.
Chilling, hooping.
Chilling.
If I wasn't 0 dark 30 right now, I would be like I smoke. You know what I'm saying? Relax, if I say blah, like all that stuff like that. But it's crazy because this stuff has returned, like this is fun to me.
Yeah, it's fun too.
We be like literally, bro, I be feeling like a boss. We bosses at the end of the day of our company, but like I said, this has been, I never wanted to work for somebody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We always had those aspirations. So now it's like, bro, we literally living dreams out. Like we got our little boards and we writing out what we want to do with our meetings for the week. Like this is it. We living our dreams out, and it's just gonna scale up.
It's gonna scale up.
So
it's definitely fun.
This shit be fun. Like
it do definitely be fun.
That's good. That's when you know you found something that's your passion. That's your calling. When you like, damn, I'm having fun and I'm working.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people consider this work, but I'm actually having fun doing
Exactly.
it. And that's when you know you clicked into that passion that you're looking for.
You know it's real when you would rather do this than like other work. Like if it's like, or like other, it's like, dang, I wish I was like, I might be doing something, I might be shooting somebody or doing something, but I'm back in my mind, I'm trying to get back to this guerrilla power wave. Like really get back into that. Like, it's gangster because it's like, bro, like I would have never thought, what is it, 2021, like 10 years ago, 2011, bro, we running around the St. John's, that I would be doing this.
Yeah, that's
me neither though. Like it's the
like
same
did y'all envision this?
No,
college and stuff?
I ain't even think at all. Like I went to school for engineering technology.
Oh, it's a whole different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I was like, I don't even being a trainer, don't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm literally was doing something that I ain't go to school for. Yeah. So I ain't never really think, because I've been playing beats for like 5 years now.
Okay, so you're just vegan.
That's good. That's good. You know what I'm saying? So you know, except when I go on vacation, you know. At least I tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? But like majority, 90% of the time, you know what I'm saying? I'm really strict. So you know, I never really envisioned this would be my life. You know what I'm saying? You know, just from back in the day, just loving everything, you know what I'm saying? But like now, you know what I'm saying?
Stick to this clean regimen,
and we just engrossed into our company, and we found something like that actually has a good product. So it's just like we blessed. We just gotta keep working. That's it. That's all it is.
I mean, that's the way to keep doing it. I mean, in terms of like, what would y'all say is the biggest outlet in social media that y'all been getting love from? Has it been Facebook, Instagram, Twitter? Like, where do y'all say y'all get y'all biggest following from?
Man, we get all our sales IG. We can never say nothing bad
like
about
TikTok.
it.
Have y'all done anything with TikTok?
No,
you know that's
something
TikTok.
We tapping into that. We got an intern.
TikTok the shit out of y'all.
Yeah, TikTok is where you could honestly, for some reason, it's been gaining the most traction from people that you don't have in your network. Like I dropped TikTok, I go back like 2 weeks later, I got likes from people that I ain't dropped shit in like a month.
Oh, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? TikTok algorithm is different, bro.
Sure,
like,
I ain't never
it'll have your shit.
Nah, you know
what I'm saying? The thing is,
what's that movie?
The crazy thing is, like, it be the simplest shit that go viral, bro. I tapped into it and I was like, damn, all the shit that be going viral be so simple, bro. You be like, damn, like all I do is gotta post, you know, going about your day, just videos you like doing your fitness, or even making the power bars, or even making the power bars or something like that.
Shit. What I put up there, Ryan? We taking the bitches to Mars. I should have put that on TikTok. And the people was telling me that too. It's like, yeah, you should put on TikTok, bro. It went virals and shit.
TikTok is that wave right now. I mean, especially if you want to tap with the younger generation. I think like that's a big platform to tap into.
Yeah, them young niggas.
That's golden.
That's a fact.
We get that's the thing. Like niggas ain't know.
We gonna put out. That's something we probably put our intern on. Like,
it turned out.
Because he tapped
into that world.
And
that's a big thing we've been learning too. Is like, yo, it's cool to not be tapped into stuff. Like I'm not about to sit here and be on TikTok. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, but we can empower somebody else to do it. That empowers them to do what they enjoy doing. I don't got to do something I don't want to do. I can have somebody
that's key.
Wasting your creative energy.
That's key to being a good like manager, boss,
leader. Delegating your work to the right people.
To the right people that want to do it. So you know, so that's what we learning. That's what we've been learning. Like it's some stuff he tell me to do. You know what I'm saying? That I'm better at doing some stuff, and I'll be like, yo, bro, do that shit right this second.
I knew he was going wrong, bro. I knew he was going wrong.
Nah, that's good though.
But you know what I'm saying? It's certain shit like
that's how I know what's better.
What's better? You know what I'm saying? Like, but we always make sure we both have tasks that get tangible results. So it's just like, you know, it's just learning how to be leadership. You know what I'm saying?
That's
and at the same time, learning how to be a leader, but learning how to be a a co-worker.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. Some leaders just like, oh, delegate, but don't do no work.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't be out there doing that. You gotta put the work in.
It's like we both do the equal amount of work, equal amount of everything.
Yeah,
that's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And just out of, for the young viewers out there and for people in there, our peers, if they wanted to go about creating something of you guys' magnitude and creative space in terms of, the fitness side or the music side, what advice would you give to them that, they're trying to get into this industry, I would say?
I would say to get into, really in anything, you gotta just put your time in. Like, if you really wanna do it at a high level, you gotta before even putting money in, you gotta you gotta put the time in to have like a foundation. Because even if you put some money into this shit, you're not going to, it's going to just go and you're going to look and you're not going to have no money, there's nothing to show for it.
Yeah, you gotta have a foundation.
You gotta have a base
structure, making sure you got some type of structure.
Bro, exactly. Like just putting together, like you gotta make a plan and like hold yourself to that plan because really nobody else
can hold you accountable. Yeah, nobody's gonna hold you accountable but yourself.
Because you know what your vision is, so it's like you can cut those corners if you want. Nobody gonna be like, hey, you cutting corners because it's your plan. You gotta be the one that holds yourself accountable in what you're doing. So I would say that's my advice to be like, yo, like it's you. So make your plan and like hold yourself accountable because otherwise nothing's gonna happen.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What about you,
bro? A key thing I would say, that was a great advice. Just foundation, seeing it through, and understanding that you can't really do things on your own. Like everybody,
I tell people, teamwork.
That's what I'm saying. We entrepreneurs, but at the same time, we do a lot of outsourcing, or we try to team up with a lot of people. Like one of our first events that we were planning on June 20th, we are because we wellness, but we don't do no meditation. I'm a yoga instructor, but I ain't tapping into that in a minute. Yeah. So it's like we trying to like get some people in that, like some self-love type stuff. So we trying to team up with this company called Nalaverse. Shout out to Nalaverse.
Okay.
June 20th, and they got like 32 instructors. They doing their thing.
Dope.
Yeah,
okay. That's good. You're outsourcing.
You know what I'm saying? Like just like partner work. You know what I'm saying? So it's like definitely, you never, it's good to have that entrepreneur spirit, but just let you know, like you gonna need a team somehow. You gonna need people around you.
I'm glad you left that message because a lot of people think entrepreneurs just by themselves. You can't think that way. It's always, you know what I'm saying. You can start off by yourself. Right? Eventually, you are gonna need to bring some people on that team and really elevate it to the level you want to.
Drexel Food Lab. Shout out to John.
We have
Brandy.
Too many love. Too much.
So much love that
Val,
he showed us. Shout out to CCE. He showed us a lot of love.
That's good. That's y'all appreciate the people that help y'all get to where you're at, and that's gonna help y'all keep elevating and y'all gorilla power. You know what I'm saying? That's the way to keep going. And in terms of my last question, I always like to ask my entrepreneurs is, how can people continue to support Gorilla Power?
Buy some fucking bars. For real. But go to you got the site.
Yeah.
www.gorilla-power.com. You got the gram.
Yeah, just follow us. Subscribe to our YouTube. We trying to get YouTube busting. So subscribe to our YouTube. Just go on Gorilla Power, type that in, and you find us on there. Sure. Because we trying to get a presence on there. We doing a very good job on IG, but we trying to tap into that. Yeah. So support it through that. Look at our music videos. Hear me rapping about.
Support is free. I always tell my audience, support is free. You could share, comment. That's free stuff, especially in the social media world. So people can support y'all on GorillaPower.com. That's the website.
Yes, sir. Gorilla-Power.com.
Gorilla-Power.com. Social media. The Instagram is Gorilla
PWR.
Yeah, gotcha. And tell them y'all personally, y'all just tell them to go follow. You know what I'm saying? Let them know y'all.
G Power Leroy.
Yes, sir.
Holla at me. That's me.
It's my revolution on the gram.
Yo, he's a dope photographer too. Don't sleep with my son, right? He's nice with the behind the lens. He get crazy. I tell you, I'm really sending multi-talented dudes right here. You know what I'm saying? They really put it work in all avenues.
Man, and shout out to this guy, this brother right here. I appreciate the platform.
Hella love.
For real, bro. You've been doing your thing. You've been reaching out to a bunch of different folks, and for you to reach out to us, that joint is love.
I appreciate it.
Philly,
yeah.
You know what I mean? KOT, bro, this is love, for real.
I appreciate I always got an eye on especially my homies that's putting in work, you know what I'm saying? And obviously, like I said, the past 2 years, y'all been doing that consistently, disciplined. Right. Even with the pandemic here, y'all pivoted and y'all still made noise on Instagram. And y'all gonna continue to make noise, and I see a lot for y'all in the future. So, you know what I'm saying? I had to make sure I got y'all, like you said, join the team or get ran over when the team is going up, you know what I'm saying?
So, get down, lay down.
You feel me? I appreciate y'all. Yo, I appreciate all my viewers out there, my audience. I'm gonna keep bringing y'all great entrepreneurs, Gorilla Power. You know, Leroy, Ryan. I appreciate y'all again, man. Yeah, out in Philly. I'm gonna be all around. I'm doing an Atlanta tour soon. I might be back out in Philly. You know what I'm saying? I'm running it up. So all y'all entrepreneurs, holla at me. I appreciate y'all. We support the come up. Appreciate y'all again, y'all.
You already know.